The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Okay, guys, thank you for the wait. There was some issue with the server, and that's why we could not start the session. But instead of giving the off, or instead of giving the holiday, or skipping today's session, we try to work with the support team. Finally, it's working. And also, please note that we will try to complete the today's agenda maximum possible, and then only we are going to close the session. So, nothing to worry. Let's proceed. First of all, we will have the recap of the previous session. In the recap, we have seen, like in the previous session, we have seen in Salesforce, it's quite necessary to have the knowledge of reports. Now, why we discuss, why you said that? Please tell me why reports are important. Tell me. Yes, correct. Management cannot go through lots of data. That's why reports are needed. Correct answer. Okay, now let me proceed, and now let me tell you one by one something about that report and information. Where yesterday in Salesforce we created a simple tabular report, but tabular report has lots of drawbacks also, and there are some interview questions also associated with tabular report. So let me talk about that. Let me go to Salesforce. After that, let me go to our application Dice. But as a start, we are going to see this in Classic because we don't want to miss anything. That's why in Classic, and that's why I'm going to move to Classic. Extra knowledge we have, extra feature we have in Classic. Then I'm going to click on Reports, open the Dice. Okay, now this is the current work, yesterday's situation. After that, we are having again meeting with the customer and see what customer is saying. Please note, customer said, so you have shown this simplified report. That is good. But in that, I would like to also have some kind of filtering. Customer saying, I would like to also have some kind of filtering and all, or some kind of work or record only from Australia. Why? Imagine right now in front of you, there are 1000 records. And please note, total 1000 record, out of that customer is saying that I would like to go for only and only Australia record. Australia record. Okay. So now yesterday only I have given you small hint. What solution we need here? Tell me. Yesterday only I have given you small hint. Yesterday only I have given small hint. Good. So please know guys, yesterday what we have seen, is something related to the filter. I just discussed one line. I said something like filter, and yes, that's the answer. We need to do filter work. We need to work on filter. Yes, and let's see how we can do this. Filter is the answer. Okay. So see, there is an option called as customize. Please click on that. Then you can see at the top there is a filter section, and whenever you want a specific type of records, then you need to go to filter section here. First of all, let me tell you, by default we have one filter called as date filter. Always remember, by default we have date filter. That's it. Now in that, this by default option, created date, last modified date. Why? Because Salesforce wants to give you example. So you can select here created date. I shown only show me those records where created date is all time, or let's say created date is next current calendar quarter, or next month, or this month, or next week, this week, last 7 days, last 30 days, next 30 days. We have so many options like this. Like this, we will get only specific type of records, not all the records. Okay, fine. Now this is by default filter. And in the interview, they ask a question. Can we delete by default filter? Look at the screen and carefully answer. Can we delete by default filter? Very simple answer. No, because you cannot see there any delete option, delete button, right? There is nothing. There is nothing like delete. So you are right. But immediately they also come with a follow-up interview question. And they say follow-up interview question. Then is there any way by which we can disable the impact, the influence of this date field? See, I can't delete, I understand. See, but I don't want its influence. See, I don't want it to even work or activate. Again, the answer I have given to you as a hint just before few seconds. Let's say I can't delete this date field, then what is alternate option? I don't want its influence. Yes, correct answer guys, all time. You just need to select here all time. As soon as you select all time, then you can see it will be almost of no use because it will show you all the records. So these are the back-to-back two interview questions. They generally ask, can we delete by default filter on the report? No. If can't, then what is the solution? Then we can use all time, so it will solve the problem. Okay. Now this is about by default filter. How can I create my own filter? Very simple. Click on add. There is an arrow. First option field filter. Second option filter logic, cross filter, row limit. Click on field filter. Now you can create your own filter. Now in our example, what we need, customer said only Australia record. Okay, click on arrow, click on country, equals to magnifying glass, Australia. Okay, that's it. Done. Done. Only Australia. This way you can use filter. Next, please note one more important thing, that Here, in this scenario, if you just want to change this country, Australia to India, again come take the mouse cursor. You can see edit option, click on that, and you can just again add and say India. Like this, you can do. Okay. And suppose you want to remove the filter, click on remove. That's it. So this way you can actually reduce the records in the report to make it easy for the customer by using filter. Next, one more thing. Now these are the questions which I'm going to tell you now are actually came from clients of Intellogic. The question is, see for example, this magnifying glass which makes things simple. It's making things simple, right? This magnifying glass comes into picture in what scenario? Please note, for pick list or for multi-select pick list or both or both. Okay. Now please note, for your surprise, magnifying glass will come only for pick list. It will not come for multi-select pick list, which is a surprise because multi-select pick list also has so many options, but then also Salesforce did not give. And what is the reason behind this? Salesforce did not inform this anyone to the industry. But anyways, please note, multi-thread pick list means it will not give the magnifying glass. Let me show you. Let me remove this filter. Let me add a filter where multi-thread pick list is present. You know, our multi-thread pick list is language known. Look at this, language equals Java, .NET. We have to manually type this. No magnifying glass. Okay. Please note, this will help you in your job. Not only this, there is one more thing you should know. Please note this also. See, suppose look at this. Suppose you need to select multiple values in the multi-select pick list. Okay, you want to enter multiple values. Java, .NET, etc. You need the person who knows Java and .NET. Then do one thing, use semicolon and Java, .NET. You need a person who knows Java or .NET. Use comma. Use comma. Okay. Now what is the meaning of this? Okay, see. Suppose you want a person in our database who has Java plus .NET knowledge. Now I'll do one thing. I will create first of all such kind of record where we have a person with Java plus .NET knowledge. Wait a minute. Let me do one thing. Let me create a person with Java and .NET knowledge. So go to Dice, click on this and click on recently viewed. Press new button. Now listen carefully. Let's say Jack is the person, whatever country, whatever experience, whatever salary. Now he is aware Java, he is aware of .NET. Okay. Now let's see if we will get that result in the filter. See, these are all things which I'm telling you is going to be helpful for your job. No one is going to ask you in the interview. No one is going to ask you in the exam. Okay, so see, language known equal to Java semicolon .NET. Okay, let's see. Okay, look at this. You got only Jack, right? So it's working. And suppose I want Java or .NET. Anything is fine. What to do? Tell me what to do. Java is fine. .NET also fine. Single also fine. Yes, comma. Very good. So I'm giving here comma. Look at this. Look at this. .NET also, Java also, Java also. That's it. Okay. So this is going to be helpful in your job. Next, one more interesting thing that here client is asking, show me only Australia records. So let's do one thing. Let's add country, country equals Australia and okay. But client is saying, I want country equal to Australia. But in that, I want only people with .NET skill, Australia and .NET. Then what to do? Very simple. Click on again filter, add one more filter, and here language known equals to .NET. Okay. And please note, we are getting Australia and .NET record. So see how powerful these filters are in the report where out of 1000, 1500, 1800 records, in a very easy way, we can find out suitable records for customer. But wait, here this and is coming automatic, Australia and .NET. But suppose I want to keep or, not and, okay, then click on this arrow. There is a filter logic option, second option, click on that. And instead of and, you can use or. Please note what is and, what is or. I don't need to tell you because in the ninth class or eighth class in the school, we have seen this. I hope you remember. Or means anyone is fine, and means compulsory everything we need. Click on OK, and that's it. We can see now .NET also, Australia also. Next, please note now sometimes they will ask you in the interview that in one report, how many such filters I can add in Salesforce. Please note answer is 20. Answer is 20, including default filter. But wait, these values can change in future. After 1 year, after 6 months, it can change. So you need to just keep yourself up to date in the Salesforce job market. How? By using the knowledge of Interlogic's WhatsApp group. In that WhatsApp group, you'll get regular knowledge, regular updates. Just update, keep improving yourself in that. Next. Now, guys, after this, before I tell you this answer, you tell me this answer. 1 or 2 minutes for you because this is going to be useful for your examination. Admin App Builder Associate exam. In that, they ask this question. Please proceed. Your time starts now. 1 minute for you. Good. Almost everyone done. And please note that let me tell you what you should be giving as an answer in the interview. Okay. So you should say in the interview, point number one, that they are simplest format of reports. Simplest. Second, you should say they contain an ordered sequence of columns. Same for the other reports also. But anyways, this is the feature for everyone. So what are the order sequence means? See, actually, if you just like keep here, for example, first name. Let me remove this. I don't need this column. Let me remove this. Let's remove the column. Okay, so here I have first name, then I have experience, then I have country. I want this in the order sequence. I just set this in the sequence. Then the same sequence it will remain. That is the meaning of order sequence. That's fine. They can be used to create list of records. So this way you can see right now we are able to create list of records. They can be used to show list of single grand total. Now look at the bottom, guys. You can see a grand total. You can see a grand total. Also we can have some or average calculations of the column. Please note we can have sum or average calculations of the column. Now suppose it means suppose I want to take the average of this salary. Don't worry, we can do that and we are going to see this very soon. Or you want to take the sum of the experience. Yes, we can do that, but very soon we are going to see this. Nothing to worry. That's not part of today's agenda. Next. Now think in terms of client. What issues a client can face by using tabular report? And tell me answer of this one more question. Please proceed. Good. Now you have done good try. Now let me tell you answer from my side. Okay, question is on in front of you on the screen. For that, even one answer you are giving, that's okay. Let's proceed. First drawback. We cannot group the data. We cannot create groups of the data. That is problem number one. Then how we can create the groups of the data by using other report? Don't worry, we are going to see that. Second, they cannot be used to create summary. Then how we can create summary by using other report? Don't worry, that also we are going to see. Just nothing to worry. We are going to see all these things. Nothing to worry. Okay, next. They cannot be used in dashboard. How other reports are used? We will see that. You cannot create chart on the report. Just you saw there is no chart, no dashboard, nothing in this tabular report. And final drawback, it's a basic level reporting only possible, only basic level reporting. That's it. We cannot do any advanced level work in that. Next. And that's why guys, because of the so many drawbacks, because of these all drawbacks, only in the rare case, only in the rare case, we use tabular report very rarely. And that's why we go for other good alternative options, like for example summary report. Third one, fourth one, we have multiple options. Let's go one by one. But tabular report is not that much accepted widely. Drawbacks are so many. Let's have a meeting with the client. Let's see what client is saying and let's get started. Meeting started. Client is saying, guys, you have given us a tabular report. Thank you for that. But we need one more thing now. Actually, we want country-wise information and that also with the pie chart. I hope everyone is aware what is pie chart. So it actually looks like a pie and some sections are given in that. So customer is saying they need something like this. Pie chart means we'll be having entire section like this section, this section, this section. So this is called as pie chart. They want a pie chart. Okay, fine. And in that pie chart, they want to show country-wise information. In Australia, for Australia, one section. For India, another section. How many people in Australia, what percentage? How many people in India, what percentage? All these things. So let's see how to resolve this. Let's see how to resolve this. By the way, please note, first we will complete all 4 reports in Classic and then we will see that in Lightning. Because in Lightning, all these types of reports are not available by default. So let's proceed for this hands-on of pie chart. Okay. First of all, do one thing. Just remove all these filters which we don't need now. Remove, and simply save this tabular report. And go to setup. I think I am inside Lightning now. Let me go to Classic. Let me go to Classic. Click on report. Let's create another report. Second report. New report. Okay. Type here dice. Select the first option and click on create. After that, save and write here dice.com summary report to show country wise summary. In the last section, we will select as discussed yesterday unfiled. Please note after that one more thing. Just by writing summary report, it will not help you. You need to change this and change it to summary like this. Please note and save. We need to do like this. Okay. Next. Now it will help you. Now it will work. Okay. You need to change this also. Summary report. Okay. Summary format is done. Next. Please note. Now, if you see a question will come in your mind that Shekhar, if I want to add a column, do I need to use the same section here? Yes. Just double click first name, experience, country, language, salary, etc. etc. If you want, you can remove this also. Remove this also. Okay. So we have something like this. Now immediately another question will come in your mind. But Shekhar, here I can see things are same like tabular report. There is no change we can see in the summary report. Yeah. Please note almost same you can see right now like tabular report, but there is a very powerful option which is not available in tabular report. I'm talking about this. This is the most powerful option. Please note this is called as drop zone. This is called as drop zone. Please note if we click and drag and drop something on the blue color, see what's going to happen. You need to decide, you need to do grouping. So you will do grouping accordingly which column? According to which column? So let's say I want to do grouping as per country. I want to see summary as per country. Okay. Simply do one thing. Click on country and drag and drop exactly on the blue color line. Drop, and you will not able to see properly complete information here. So press on run report button. It will show in the full screen, and look at this. Our summary report is ready where country wise I have separate data. India 4 record, USA 2 record, Canada 1 record, and so on. Customize, go back. Now not only this, but also we can create a chart as well. So press on add chart. And by the way, this button was disabled in tabular report. In tabular report, it's not allowed. Why? Because in tabular report, there is no drop zone. When you have drop zone, then only you can create the chart, otherwise not possible. So let me click on add chart. Customer wants what kind of chart? Pie chart. Click on pie chart. Values, wedges, you can select as per the requirement and then formatting. You can give some kind of title. For example, country wise summary, anything what you want to give. You can change the size of the font also, color of the font also. So many options are there. Text format, background color. Let's say from left to right, I want to have a shading starting with red color and ending with yellow color. So look at this, the background shade red to yellow, left to right. Now these options we use to decide as per the branding of customers company. Many companies have their brand color. For example, what is the brand color of Vodafone? Yes, red color. What is the brand color of Facebook? Blue color, yes. So it's like that we used to decide in the past. Next, legend position. Legend means this you want to show where left side, right side you can select. You want to show values, click on this, you can see now values also coming. Show percentage wedges, you can see percentage also coming. Enable hover, I will show you in 2 seconds. Just wait. Chart position should be above report, below report. Chart size medium, tiny, small, let's say large, and OK. Click on save. Keep saving time frame, okay, and run the report. Look at this. Look at this. Just in few seconds. You did this just in few seconds. By the way, guys, one more thing for you that keep in the mind. Enable hover means just by taking the mouse cursor. If you want to give extra information, look at this. I'm taking mouse cursor. Look at this. Look at this. Extra information. Look at this. Look at this. This also possible. Okay, this also possible. You can do it. Extra information. And this way you can create a full-fledged and a full-fledged and powerful summary report. Please note that with the information which I have given you in last few minutes, tell me the answer of this question in 5 seconds. We can create chart only when we have dash dash. Okay, now wait, I'll give the information. See, pay attention. If right now, let's say if I remove grouping, see, there is no button activated. Okay, but as soon as I drag and drop any field on the blue color drop zone, then button is activated, right? So now let me tell you, or you tell me first in 5 seconds, we can create chart when it is possible. When? Tell me. Yeah, correct. Please note guys, the answer of the question is grouping, when we do grouping, and when on drop zone, that also on drop zone, okay? Do the grouping, drag and drop on the drop zone, then only you can create the chart, otherwise not possible. Now before I answer this question, can you proceed and tell me from your side answer of this question? Before I answer this question. Last 10 seconds, then I will give the answer. Good. Now let me tell you answer. They provide facility of grouping. We can do grouping. Next, they can be used to display subtotals. What is subtotal? Pay attention. Here, total Apex records people with Apex knowledge 2 people. CPP knowledge 1 person. Like this, I will get subtotal. Not only subtotal, but at the end, I have grand total also. Okay, please note. Next. We can create chart. Third point, we can use on dashboard. Don't worry that in 1 or 2 days we are having that agenda. How to use on dashboard, I will tell you. And at the bottom, we can see grand total. You can see. Now, please note, let's talk about the drawback. What is drawback of this? Now wait, I will give you one supporting point. See, if suppose customer said that we did the grouping as per language known and we did drag and drop in this area. Similarly, see, let me show you. Let me remove the grouping first of all. See, in this area we did drag and drop. Okay, like this we did. Same way here, I also want one more area. I want one more area. And here also I want to do drag and drop. Two-dimensional drag and drop. Possible in summary? Possible? Not possible. If customer is asking two-dimension, not possible. And that is only possible when you are going to actually learn the third type of report, that is matrix report. But anyways, that's the agenda of third day that we are going to see in the next session. So today's agenda is over. So guys, thank you for the wait and the beginning, as there was some issue with the server to start the session, but you waited patiently and you attended and done with the entire agenda. Good. So let's see third day agenda in the tomorrow session. Let's meet tomorrow.